Hello to everyone traveling to Hawaii. Last time I uploaded a video on YouTube about transportation options on Oahu, Hawaii. Today I'm sharing the second installment, a guide on how to get from the airport of Waikiki to Aulani in Ko Olina or to Waikele premium outlets. I've done quite a bit of research, so I hope this helps you find the best transportation method for your needs. Let's start with Aulani. I'll cover rental cars, Uber, shuttles, the bus, and the Skyline monorail. Then I'll go over how to go to Waikele using rental cars, Uber, shuttles, and the bus. First, about Aulani. Aulani is a Disney resort located in Ko Olina, a resort area on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. Here's how the locations are laid out. Daniel K. Inoue International Airport is here. Waikiki is located to the east of the airport. Waikele is located here from Waikiki's perspective, and Aulani is located here on the east side of the airport. About rental cars, you can rent a car directly at the airport, but I recommend booking online in advance. The distance from Waikiki to Aulani is about 27 miles, approximately 43 kilometers, roughly the length of a whole marathon. From the airport to Aulani, it usually takes 30 to 45 minutes if traffic is light, but during heavy traffic, expect it to take about an hour. From Waikiki, it typically takes about an hour, but traffic can slightly increase travel time during heavy traffic. Parking at Aulani. As of October 2025, parking at Aulani costs $40 per day. Both self-parking and valet parking are available at the same rate. Disney Vacation Club members can park up to 2 vehicles for free. The Disney Vacation Club is a timeshare program. For day visitors, the first hour of parking costs $15 with an additional $5 every 30 minutes, up to a maximum of $40. Dining at Aulani. If you are visiting Aulani for a meal, you can receive parking validation. At restaurants like the Olelo Room, Makahiki, and Off the Hook, spending $50 or more will get you up to 2.5 hours of free parking. At Ama Ama and the Kawa'a Luau Show, spending $50 or more will get you up to 4 hours of free parking. If you exceed the time limit, regular parking fees will apply. To receive validation, bring your parking ticket to the restaurant and present it at checkout. Receipts cannot be combined. Each transaction must be $50 or more. Parking at Ko Olina Station. Ko Olina Station is a shopping area located diagonally across the street from Aulani. It includes country markets, part of the ABC Stores Group, the popular Monkey Pot restaurant, and ice cream shops, Starbucks, and more. There is a small parking lot available. Hours of use, daily from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Rates are very affordable, 15 minutes 88 cents, 30 minutes $1.75, 1 hour $3.50, maximum stay 3 hours. Repeat visitors should note that parking used to be free, so don't forget to pay. How to pay. After parking, scan the QR code posted in the lot using your phone and prepay with a credit card. You'll receive a reminder 15 minutes before your time expires, and you can extend your time via your phone. If you don't pay or overstay, your car may be towed, so be careful. Free parking in Ko Olina. There are also free public parking lots near the lagoons. Ko Olina has 4 lagoons. Aulani is located in front of Lagoon 1, marked with a pink icon on the map. Each lagoon has a road leading toward the ocean, with free public parking lots at the end. For Aulani, the lots are located on both sides, marked with red icons. These lots fill up quickly, so your best chance is to arrive early in the morning. They are only available from sunrise to sunset. Ko Olina Marina Parking. There is also parking at Ko Olina Marina, located just past Lagoon Fall. It's about a 3 minutes drive from Aulani. It costs $22 per day, but you cannot go in and out. This is a good option if you plan to stay in Ko Olina for an extended time and the lagoon parking is full. Although the lagoons may seem private, Hawaii law states that beaches are public. The rule is that any area beyond the vegetation line is considered public beach. Anyone is welcome to relax at the lagoons. However, please refrain from using beach chairs unless you are a guest staying at the resort. Summary: if you are driving to Aulani by rental car, staying overnight, Aulani parking is $40 per day. Disney Vacation Club members, free parking up to 2 vehicles. Day visitors, $15 for the first hour, $5 per additional 30 minutes, maximum $40. Dining at Aulani, spending $50 or more in one transaction for free parking. 2.5 hours or 4 hours depending on the venue. Quick visit or dining at Ko Olina Station. Use Ko Olina Station parking. Prepay via phone, 88 cents per 15 minutes, maximum 3 hours. Early morning visitors, try the free public parking near the lagoons. If staying long and the lagoon parking is full, use Ko Olina Marina parking, $22 per day. No in and out privileges. 3 minutes drive from Aulani. Now let's talk about getting to Aulani from Waikiki by Uber. From the airport, the fare is approximately $40 to $90. From Waikiki, it's around $85 to $120 plus tip. Prices vary depending on the time of day and vehicle type. The good thing about Uber is that you can confirm the fare at the time of booking, and even if you get stuck in traffic, the price won't change, so it's reassuring. Children under 10 years old or shorter than 4 feet 9 inches (145 centimeters) are required to use a child seat. If the Uber app shows that child seat option during booking, you can request one, making it suitable for families with small children. Next, traveling to Aulani by taxi. Since taxis are considered commercial vehicles, they are not legally required to have child seats. Taxi use a meter system, so fares can get expensive if you hit traffic. However, Charley's Taxi and Hana Taxi offer flat rate services. Aulani has a partnership with Charley's Taxi. This means if you ask Aulani staff to call a taxi for you, it will be Charley's Taxi. To clarify, if you make a reservation yourself, you can choose Hana Taxi. But if you ask Aulani's concierge or staff to call a taxi, only Charley's Taxi will be dispatched. Taxis from companies not partnered with Aulani are usually allowed to drop off passengers inside the property, but they cannot pick up passengers there. So if you call a taxi other than Charley's Taxi, you'll typically need to board outside the property. However, if you mention that you made a reservation in advance, they may allow the taxi to enter the driveway and pick you up. Charley's Taxi rate. From Waikiki to Ko Olina, flat rate of $105 plus tip. From the airport to Ko Olina, one-way fare of $78 plus tip. Hana Taxi also offers flat rate services. Hana Taxi is more affordable than Charley's Taxi. Here are the rates plus tip. Now let's talk about getting to Aulani by shuttle. Aulani recommends using the HELE HELE Shuttle service. The fare from the airport to Aulani is $25 per person one way and $10 for children under 2 years old. Each passenger is allowed one suitcase and one carry-on item. Large items such as gold bags and surfboards are not permitted. Please note, the shuttle operates only from the airport. There is no service from Waikiki. Next, let's talk about getting to Aulani by the bus. It's not impossible. In fact, I used to commute from Waikiki to Ko Olina by the bus, which took about 2 hours one way. However, the drop-off point is along a highway which isn't very safe, so I don't recommend it. Still, since the fare is just $3 one way, some adventurous travelers might want to give it a try. Some bus stops are skipped depending on the time of day, which can be confusing. So here, I'll introduce a route that's reliable. For details about bus fares and the holo card, please refer to my previous video. Ala Moana Shopping Center is a hub for the bus. From there, take the Country Express C bound for Makaha. The Country Express makes fewer stops and is faster than regular routes. The bus stop closest to Aulani is marked with a red icon in the upper left corner of the map. However, westbound buses don't stop there, so you need to get off at Furlington Highway opposite Waimea Street. The ride to this point takes about 1 hour and 30 to 45 minutes. Once you get off, you'll be on a highway, so walking along the road is not recommended. Instead, cross toward the ocean side at the traffic signal in front of the bus stop. Walk a short distance along the road, turn left into the Ko Olina property, and follow the blue line on the map to reach Aulani. It's about a 35 to 40 minutes walk. There's another option. Instead of getting off at the previous stop, marked in light blue, stay on the bus and get off at the next stop, Furlington Highway, Nanakuli Avenue. It's about a 4 minutes ride from the previous stop. By the way, Nanakuli is a deep local residential area, not a tourist destination, so stay alert. Once you get off at Furlington Highway, Nanakuli Avenue, cross the street at the traffic light and wait at the bus stop on the opposite side for an eastbound bus heading toward Ala Moana. The Country Express C, Route 40, and Route 93 all stop at Furlington Highway, Ali'i Drive, which is close to Aulani. Now about the bus stop itself. In rural Hawaii, bus stops can be hard to identify. Look for a yellow marker. It may be the only sign that it's a bus stop. The area around the stop has a slightly wider grassy patch, but there's no proper sidewalk. Carefully walk east in the direction the bus was heading, turn right at the first intersection, and continue straight into the Ko Olina property. It's about 1 mile, 1.5 kilometers, roughly 20 minutes to Aulani. Returning is relatively simple. From Furlington Highway, Ali'i Drive, take the Country Express C back to Ala Moana. Route 40 also goes to Ala Moana, though it takes much longer. You might be freezing by the time you arrive, so bring a jacket. Route 93 only goes to downtown Honolulu, and unless you are familiar with transfers, it can be tricky, so I can't recommend it. That's how you get to Aulani by bus. Now, for those interested in visiting Aulani in Ko Olina, you might be wondering whether it's possible to get there via monorail that extends to the neighboring town of Kapolei. Starting October 16, 2025, the monorail will be accessible from the airport. On this map, the station on the left is starting point in Kapolei. The red circle in the center marks the airport, and Waikiki is located on the far right. As of this October, the monorail will extend eastward to the Kalihi Transit Center. From Waikiki, you can reach the Kalihi Transit bus stop directly by taking bus number 2. No transfers needed. The ride takes about 1 hour. Both the monorail and the bus cost $3 per ride. However, if you have a holo card, transfers within 2.5 hours are free, so you can travel the entire route for just $3. From Kalihi Transit to the final stop at Kualakai Station in Kapolei, the monorail ride takes about 35 minutes. If boarding from the airport, the ride takes about 30 minutes. From there to reach Aulani by the bus. Take the westbound Country Express C bus toward Makaha from bus stop 4683. Be careful, there are multiple bus stops in both westbound and eastbound directions, so make sure you're on the correct side. Once aboard the Country Express C, there are two ways to get to Aulani. One, ride for about 20 minutes and get off at Furlington Highway opposite Waimea Street, just before Aulani, then walk for about 35 to 40 minutes. Number 2, ride for about 25 minutes and get off past Aulani at Furlington Highway, Nanakuli Avenue, cross the street and transfer to an eastbound bus, Country Express C, Route 40 or Route 93. Ride for about 4 minutes and get off at the Furlington Highway, Ali Inui Drive, then walk for about 20 minutes to Aulani. Now for the return trip. From the nearest bus stop to Aulani, Furlington Highway, Ali Inui Drive, take the eastbound Country Express C toward Ala Moana. After about 20 minutes, you'll arrive at the Kualakai Parkway, Keahumua Parkway, which is right in front of Kualakai East Kapolei Station. From there, you can board the monorail. Alternatively, you can stay on the bus all the way to Ala Moana. If you prefer to take a taxi or Uber from the Kapolei monorail station to Aulani, the distance is approximately 9 miles, 15 kilometers, and the ride takes about 13 to 15 minutes. Taxis are not lined up in front of the station, so you'll need to call an Uber or taxi yourself. The fare for either option is typically under $20, usually between $15 and $20. Conclusion: rental cars are convenient, but parking fees apply. Taxis and Uber are also convenient. Shuttles operate only from the airport, not available from Waikiki. It's possible to get there by bus, but it's challenging. Taking the Skyline monorail is another option to consider. Next, here's a summary of how to get from Waikiki to Wikele. Waikele Outlet is located about 17 miles, approximately 27 kilometers from Waikiki. By rental car. Driving a rental car is easy and convenient. Parking is free and the stores are arranged around the parking lot, so you can park close to the shops without the hassle of walking long distance with your bags. As mentioned earlier, both rental cars and Uber require child seats for children under 10 years old or shorter than 4 feet 9 inches, 145 centimeters. By Uber, travel time approximately 25 to 30 minutes, fare $30 to $65 plus tip. Price vary depending on the vehicle type and time of day, but you can check the fare in the app before riding, which is reassuring. By taxi, Charley's Taxi offers a flat rate of $66 one way plus tip. Hana Taxi offers a flat rate of $65 one way plus tip. By shuttle, Waikele Express Shuttle operates between Waikiki and Waikele. I've included the link in the description below for your convenience. Child seats are not required on the shuttle. You can book and pay online. Round-trip tickets save you $5, $20 round-trip. Children under 3 who sit on the lap ride free. One-way fares. Waikiki to Waikele $15, Waikele to Waikiki $10. Departure times from Waikiki. First departure is between 8:30 and 9 a.m., then 9:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., and 11:30 a.m. The time range allows for multiple pickup stops. Return departures 12:30 p.m., 2 p.m., and 4:30 p.m. The shuttle ride takes about 30 minutes, but if there are many pickup locations, it may take just under an hour. By the bus, it's possible to go by bus as well. The $3 one-way fare is attractive, but only small items that fit on your lap are allowed, and the trip takes about 1.5 hours, so it's not highly recommended, but I'll include it for reference. You can take the Country Express E from Waikiki without transfers. The ride takes about 1 hour. Get off at the bus stop at the Paiwa Street and Hiapo Street. From there, it's about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, 20 minutes walk to Waikele, best suited for those familiar with the area. The blue dots indicate the walking route. Conclusion: rental cars are convenient and parking is free. Taxis and Uber are also convenient. Shuttles are affordable and convenient. It's possible to go by bus, but it's a bit of a challenge. That concludes the second installment of transportation options on Oahu, Hawaii, how to get to Aulani and Waikele. I hope you found a travel method that suits your needs. If you enjoyed the video, I'll be grateful for your support through a like or channel subscription. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Until the next video, take care and aloha!